Baby, I'm so sorry for being so late. Thank you guys for being here. I so much appreciate you. I slept a little bit late because I had a lot going on yesterday. Cosmo is a lot calmer. He's in there on his cage just chilling out. You may have noticed Uh, you may have noticed that I changed the title of the video as well as the time of the video. And I changed the title because of the music that came through. Interesting songs we have this morning. But I wanted to start out, hey Kailash baby, how you doing this morning? You doing okay this evening for you? Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Regina. How are you, my darling? How are you? Good to see you here also this morning. Yes, I'm happy. I woke up this morning with my home still intact, and that was quite a scare I had yesterday. Regina, I don't know if you saw the video yesterday, but my house nearly burned down. My shed, I had a barn outside where I kept my husband's tools and stuff like that. And I was cooking on the grill like I always do. I have a little charcoal grill that I had out there. And when I came inside, I was feeding Otto. I got him a little hot dog cut up, and then I went to sit down and watch TV. And I heard a huge kaboom. And as soon as I heard it, I knew. I said, oh my God, something's caught on fire, and it sounds like that gas can. Because I had a gas can, I think I had two gas cans out there that were all the way on the other side of the barn. So they were nowhere near the grill. I have no idea what happened out there. I suspect that the grill turned over because it's kind of wobbly. And I just bought it in this past spring. I've only used it a handful of times, that particular grill. But I've cooked out there many times and had no trouble. But I think the grill turned over because it could be a little wobbly. It's one of those portable grills. And something had told me before I started not to do it, to go put it on a table in the front yard away from the house like I normally would do. But I was like, I've cooked back here. I'm just going to throw all these things on here and hurry up and get done so I can eat because I was real hungry. My neighbor was out there and he was playing around in his yard. So he saw me cooking. And I don't know exactly what happened. I've thought about it a little bit, and I think maybe that grill tipped over, and when it did, the charcoal fell out and caught something on fire, and then that just kind of caught everything on fire. Because everything out there had been out there for years, and a lot of it was old and dry rotted. So anyway, when it caught on fire and those gas cans exploded, the fire and the heat coming off of it melted the siding off of my house, completely melted it off, and it burned through my sewer line running from the house to the septic tank. So the sewer's got to be replaced. That line has to be replaced. So I've had a tough time over the last 24 hours. And I was just reading about my Chiron because I've been telling y'all I'm going through this Chiron. And I've been going through this Chiron. You have to understand, this Chiron for me started in 2015. And one of the ways that it affects my life is it's transiting my second house. And if you know anything about astrology, that is affecting my financial burdens, okay? But what it's leading me to is to realize that I'm capable of finding true happiness and self-worth beyond the confines of monetary possessions. So the universe is teaching me lessons right now, okay? When Chiron transits your second house, you might experience a deep sense of vulnerability around your finances and material possessions. And I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I've been displaced since 2020 when I had to leave my husband because of his drinking. During Chiron's passage through your second house, you have a unique opportunity to heal and transform your relationship with money and self worth. You could channel this energy into supporting others in finding their own value, perhaps by helping them improve their financial situation or boosting their self esteem. And I work as a qualified mental health professional helping other people who are homeless to find housing and to find self worth, even though they have done horrific things to cause them to be on the front page of the media. I mean, unimaginable things that I help people overcome. This is exactly where I am in my life. Well, I had a young lady that sent me a friend request on Facebook. So I accepted. I accept people when they look like they come from YouTube over to my Facebook. And the conversation basically was all about that I had a curse on my life that went back 2 generations. And this is the kind of thing that people will use to lure you in, okay? So that you will participate in whatever it is they're selling. And in her case, it's witchcraft. She's a witchcraft specialist. She does spell work. And I don't do spell work, and I don't want any part of spell work. Period. That's just period. The closest thing I do to spell work is I use moon magic, I guess you might call it. Or to help manifest my desires, I'll put like my desires in a jar and put it out in the moonlight. But I'm very careful about what I say in those desires because I don't want to go against the universe's will, God's will for my life for any reason whatsoever. And I don't want to go against other people's self-will either with my own selfish desires. So I'm very careful. And that's what spell work does, is it goes against God's will and other people's will to get what you want to be achieved. Okay? So she proceeded to tell me, yeah, that's right, Cosmo. How that I'm going to die just like my husband did. This person was something else. And we saw it coming out in our reading that there was somebody doing spell work that was trying to teach. I don't want any part of your spell work. I'm protected from it, okay? I'm going through a Chiron that's been ongoing now for 10 years, and that's about to come to an end on April 26, 2025. Okay? I'm not going through a curse on my bloodline. Okay, so enough about that. Let me give you the songs that I got. The first song that I got was what was it, Spirit? On My Way Out. On My Way Out, Cameron Marlowe. And it goes like this. This is a new song by Cameron Marlowe. His music speaks to me a lot. He's a country singer. On my way out, when it's my time to go, I hope the road to get there goes by my old fishing hole. I hope the one that broke my line is still swimming around, 'cause I'd like to try him one more time, and on my way out, I hope it's no time soon. But when it comes, I pray it comes on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, I hope Coach whoever lets me line up behind the line and take a step back, throw a slant past one more time. And I hope the road to heaven is backed up to my hometown, and I get to hug the ones I love on my last lap around. I want to redo all the regrets and relive all the times I took for granted in this good Lord handed life of mine. Yeah, only God knows when. Yeah, but there ain't no doubt. That's how I want to make my way in on my way out. I'd drive back down her street just to see if never leaving town is one promise that she could keep. I'd knock on that door, a better man than the stupid boy that left her I'm sorry. Let her see that I'm so sorry let her see that I'm so sorry that I never said. I hope the road to heaven is backed up to my hometown and I get to hug the ones I love on my last lap around. I want to redo all the regrets and relive all the times I took for granted in this good Lord handed life of mine. Yeah, only God knows when. Yeah, but there ain't no doubt. That's how I want to make my way in on my way out. And on my way out of this comeback town, and I'm going up like I ain't coming down. So on my way out, I'll stop by that old church. Let some old last row sinner know that praying really works. Yeah, I'd love going knowing one more last soul was found. And I'd help them find their way in on my way out, on my way out, on my way out. And that's how I feel, okay? My husband died on a Friday morning, pardon me, Friday morning. And I said, what else do I need to know about this spirit? And I got this. Behind Blue Eyes, Limp Biscuit. And I think this was originally done by somebody else in the 60s or 70s. But this is the version that I got, Limp Bizkit's version. And it goes like this. You've heard it, I know. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. And no one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do. And I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. And then it skips into this kind of subliminal type messaging. Discover, L-I-M-P, say it. Discover, L-I-M-P, say it. Discover. And it just keeps repeating that. Like it's trying to subliminalize you. And no one knows what it's like to be mistreated, to be defeated behind blue eyes. And no one knows how to say that they're sorry and don't worry, I'm not telling lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. So someone here has blue eyes, obviously, and this person is very unhappy in life to the point where they need to say they're sorry, but they don't know how to do that. And they feel empty, and they only have lonely hours. That's so sad. That's so sad. So somehow those two songs are going to be a factor in this reading. So thank you guys for being here. I'm so grateful for whoever shows up and sticks it out with me to the end and helps me. My moderators, you guys are rock. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for helping me. You have no idea how grateful I am for all of you. All right, may I have rocks, please, here? Behind blue eyes, or no one knows what it's like. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded. Woo! I'm dropping rocks, y'all. Okay, I've had people put spell work on me while I'm doing these videos. And I don't understand why people can't just leave me alone. I'm not your competition. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm just here to spread love and compassion and joy and to give people something that they might not have access to any other way. All right? I'm here to give hope. I'm here to bring hope to people. I'm here to bring freedom to people. I'm here to bring kindness to people. I'm here for that dream and for success. I'm here for success, collective. Are you here for success? I'm dream again. We have dream here, double dream. Your passion is here and your health is here. And you all know I have health problems. You all have been here long enough to know, and I'm assuming that some of you may have health problems as well. Okay, so let's see how Spirit's working in this collective. Spirit, how are you working overall in this collective when it comes to the virtues? What is it that you're trying to teach us right now? Gentleness and responsibility. To be gentle and to be responsible and to have respect and not give up. Persevere. Don't give up. Persevere. And be respectful to everyone. Okay, so you're here to be gentle, responsible, and to not give up. Okay? And to be respectful. Spirit says, I'm working on your hope, your freedom, your kindness, your dream, your success, your passion, and your health. That's beautiful energy, collective. All right, let's find out how Sacred Destiny is working in our home lives. May I see, please, Sacred Destiny for the collective's home lives. Pleasure and enlightenment. Spirit, how are you working in our home lives? Taking risk and pleasure. Healing chaos and pleasure. Tell me how you're working in the collective's home life, Spirit. May I see, please? How are you working? Thank you so very much. Spirit says, I'm giving you a gateway. There's a unicorn and some mountains, and there's ferns. Ferns. And security. I'm giving you a gateway to security and power. You're being shown a gateway in your home life that's leading to security and power. Okay? Alright, work life. Your work life is protected. Whatever you do for work. You're going to learn to be more flexible in your career or your work. And you're going to keep it simple at work. So you're going to be protected at work with flexibility and simplicity. Good deal. Alright. Surprises. That flew out. There's our forgiveness that we keep seeing in this collective. That's your surprise. Alright. Love life. In our love life, we're relaxing. We're taking a break from love. We're relaxing and getting blessings in our love life. Alright, what's our role? There's the healing chaos and the pleasure. So you're going through healing chaos that's leading to pleasure. And what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the glorious outcome? You're going to be embracing wonders. So Spirit's about to wow you, to blow your mind. You're going to embrace wonders and be in leadership. So somehow you're going to be in leadership, collective. This is all leading to leadership for you, okay? Beautiful energy, collective. Beautiful. Wonderful. Great job. Alright, let's see how Spirit's working in our lives. I'm going to use this family deck. Home life, Spirit. At home, you're asking yourself if you really love them. And you're loving the one you're with. So you may be asking yourself if you really love the one you're with. Alright, work life. Or you may be asking about somebody else. At work, you're not being heard and somebody wants you to shut the fuck up. Okay, your work is protected. Surprises. That people are messy, love them anyway. Alright, love life. Okay. You're gonna go solo. See, I told you, you're taking a break from love because you're irritated. I want to be I want to be alone because you irritate me. Alright. Okay, what's our role? If somebody's irritating you in your love life, so you're going solo. Your role is to keep that shit to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Alright, and what's going to be the outcome? So there's something you're just not going to tell anyone. That you're going to get hot and sweaty, work out. Alright, what else is the outcome? Spirit's saying we're supposed to be working out. Oh, that flew out with force. That it's time to talk money. Grown-ass folks handle their money. Take care of their money. And on the bottom of the deck, somebody's listening and while you're opening your mouth. But they're wanting you to shut the fuck up and that you're not being heard. But they are listening. Okay. Enough about that. Let me take these up. No, I'm gonna leave them down. They're gonna be okay right there for a minute. Alright, Spirit. How else do we... Spirit wants me to get sweet tea for the soul for some reason. Sweet tea for the soul when it comes to this collective right now, Spirit, with whatever's going on behind blue eyes and on my way out. And he did evil. Ahab, son of Omri, did more evil in the eyes of the Lord than any of those before him. 1 Kings 16:30. You know an Old Testament ruler is bad when a Bible passage starts out with, and he did evil in the sight of the Lord. Ahab was that kind of king and more, because he had the dubious distinction of doing more evil in the sight of the Lord than any of those before him. It all started when Ahab married Jezebel, who was fanatical about her pagan gods and made it her business to establish a new state religion in Israel. At the same time, she began to stamp out the worship of Jehovah, murdering Israel's prophets and forcing others into hiding. Only the prophet Elijah stood up to her. God gave Elijah a great victory when he called down fire from heaven and destroyed the 400 pagan prophets of Baal who came against God. Was everything perfect and peachy keen after that? Hardly. Elijah had to run for his life. In time, though, Ahab and Jezebel met bitter ends as God executed justice for their sins. Faith check. God will raise up either an Elijah or an Esther for such a time as this. He will not tolerate sin or injustice among his people for long. The Lord is your mighty defender, perfect and just in all his ways. Remember, you're protected in your work life. His ways, your God is faithful and true. He does what is right and fair. Deuteronomy 32:4. That's all I can stand, because I can't stand no more. Popeye the Sailor Man. So somebody has been doing evil, it looks like, and they will finally get what's coming to them, because God doesn't let it go on for long. Okay? So just keep that in mind. How can we not F ourselves in our home life, Spirit? How can we not F ourselves at home? Spirit says it's time to do a declutter. Time to declutter at home. Alright, work life. So some of us need to declutter. And I know I definitely do. And I was working on that until all hell broke loose. At work, you need to create a routine. You're going to go through an awakening. You're going to do shadow work. And you're going to open up. Wow. So we got to do some shadow work in our work life. You are charming. What's the shadow work that needs to be done, Holy Spirit? Let us be brave enough to face our own shadow and be willing to do something about those parts of ourselves that aren't so charming. Somebody's cowardly and they feel unloved. Take only what resonates with your particular life. Somebody is a coward and foolish behind these eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated. They're an escapist and foolish. Show me, Spirit, what is it that we need to do for shadow work? May I see, please? Shadow work at work. You're self-indulgent, you're silenced, and you're selling out. And we saw that yesterday, and you feel empty. So somehow at work, you're self-indulgent. There's someone, and this could be someone else in your life that's very self-indulgent. They want you to shut the hell up. They even said so right here. They said, you're not being heard, so shut the fuck up. It's like there's somebody in your life that is trying to make you feel belittled, like you're not good enough. But you are enough. You're going to create a routine. You're going to have an awakening. You're going to do shadow work. And you're going to open up. This person's trying to silence you. They want you to shut up because they want things their way. And they are also selling out. This sounds like someone else. I think you're dealing with this person, collective. And they're empty. They're empty inside. Anything else at work? There's somebody who has lust at work. Could be lusting for a coworker or for more money. And you may be robotic, just going through the motions at work. This could be the collective. We might be the ones who are lusting and being robotic. Spirit said to go one more time. Somebody's being elusive and they feel scorned. Somebody's being tricky and they are pissed off, mad enough to burn the town down. Somebody at work might be getting your goat. Alrighty then, let's put those away. So now we see what we need to do shadow work about. And we're going to create a routine and go through an awakening. And we're going to open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you open up. Don't be silenced by this person in your work life or how Spirit's working in your life. Alright, surprises. You're going to escape materialism and you have a soulmate or twin flame showing up. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. Escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. Okay? Love life. In your love life, you need to feel whatever it is you're feeling. You have the right to feel what you feel. But remember that you always have a right to be happy. And our role is to get a reading and to meditate. That's beautiful. Spirit, you're amazing. And what's going to be the outcome? Uh-oh. We're going to have an obsession? So somebody's going to have an obsession. And you need to have kindness. What else is our role in case we don't have an obsession? It looks like some of us may... Okay. Fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. So if you're not the one having the obsession, you're having to say fuck being nice and to clear your energy. Clear your energy. So while we're at it, let's just do a quick little energy check. Cosmo, I love you too, baby. I love you too, baby. I hear you in there calling me. I hear you talking to Mama. I never in my life thought I would have a bird, but here I am having a bird. A parrot at that. I mean, first of all, I could never have afforded one in the last 10 years. But I have one. Okay, energy's clear here, so it might be on your end. I love you too, baby. I love you too, baby. Okay. Let's see. How else do we want to find out how Spirit's working here? Let's look at Moonology real quick, and then we're going to look at one more way, and then I'm just going to close. I'm going to pull a little tarot on this, and then we're going to close. Uh-oh. A card fell on the floor, so I'm going to tell you what it is before I put it back in the deck. Nothing is yet set in stone. Alright, show me how you're working in our home lives, Spirit. Right now, happy birthday, by the way, to my Libras. We're moving into Libra season. Miss Mary is a Libra. Her birthday, 10/19/1919. A lot came out. Your dreams need a practical plan at home. The energy is gaining momentum. So you're getting the momentum to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish. Maybe this decluttering. Confidence is your key to success. Meditate and contemplate. Surrender to the divine. And don't let pride get in your way at home. Okay? So you have something you're going through at home. Leo, the full moon. New moon in Pisces, new moon in Leo, the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon, and full moon in Taurus. A lot of stuff going on at home. Don't let pride get in your way. Surrender to the divine. Meditate and contemplate. Confidence is your key to success because the energy is gaining momentum and your dreams need a practical plan. All right, work life, spirit. Or how are you working in our lives? That flew out. Conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. Alright, we just had that. So something's coming to a conclusion at work. You're ending something at work. Alright. What is going on for our surprise today? That's the full moon eclipse. The super moon. Emotions are running high. So people are going to be in their feelings today. Okay. Alright. What is our love life looking like? We're taking it easy in our love life. Don't let your past hold you back. The end of a tough cycle approaches and prosperity lies ahead. So whatever you're doing in your love life is going to lead you to the end of a tough cycle. You're not going to let your past hold you back. You're going to go forward with prosperity. We have Taurus, full moon in Capricorn, new moon in Taurus, full moon in Capricorn, and your south node. You're coming out of your south node in your love life. Beautiful. Alright. And our role, besides getting a reading and meditating, so if this reading is speaking to you, make sure you put your name on the list. I think Kailash is starting one, or him and Regina are working together on it. Adjustments are required. So right now you need to make some adjustments. Third quarter moon. And what will be the outcome once we make these adjustments? You're going to work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And nothing will come of this situation. So whatever fears you have, you're going to work through those. Alright, I'm going to pull these up because we know what they say. There's a lot going on in your home life right now. And there's a need to declutter. I know I got to declutter some stuff outside right now. And inside. And in here. My insides. I need to do this, meditate and get a reading. Alright, so we're getting the reading now. That's good. Alright, Spirit, talk to me, sweetie. Angels, how are you working in? How are you working? Ooh. Helping you with getting grounded. The night sky, so you have planetary alignments happening. You have a powerful, your chart. You need to look at your chart. And don't procrastinate. There's something you need to jump on right away. Don't put it off. Alright, work life. You're listening to music and maybe reading in your phone. I see your phone. Angel of comfort. So Spirit is comforting you in your work life right now. Alright. Surprises. Angels, what surprises are you working on in our lives? You have a powerful man that's an angel around you. A powerful masculine angel. The angel of learning. I mean, I don't know if they have gender, but this looks like it could be like a relative. And it's a fairly young looking man. He's got brown hair, sandy brown hair. Very thin. This could be a loved one that's crossed over. And there's also a very beautiful platinum blonde that I see here. You're learning. Surprisingly, you're learning something, okay? That's what's going on for your surprise today. You're going to learn, and it has to do with maybe escaping materialism and a soulmate twin flame. Alright? What about our love life? How are the angels working in our love life? We need all the deck for our love life right now. We want to be left alone. Just leave me the hell alone. You're going to have your imagination, so you're going to imagine, you're going to be inspired, and your past lives are here. Interesting love life we have going on here, collective. All right. How about the our role here? What's our role? You might be learning about past lives, surprisingly. The angel of encouragement is here, and the angel of success. So our role is to be encouraged and to be successful. And what's going to be the outcome besides an obsession and working out? You might be obsessed with working out. You're going to be wise. The angel of wisdom is teaching you a lesson. And you have the angel of happiness. Oh, the angel of communication is here. So you're going to communicate with somebody also. And there's going to be something wise that you discuss maybe. You're going to have wisdom as your outcome and communication with your happiness on the bottom of the deck. And this is like super happy. You're like high-fiving somebody, jumping up and down. You're going to be real happy with whatever you discuss. Okay? So you're going to be grounded. Angels want you to get grounded. Don't procrastinate. And to know you have planetary alignments going on at home. You're being comforted in your work life. You're learning something as your surprise. You're going to use your imagination and be inspired by your past life. And that's your love life. And then your role is to just be successful and encouraged. And the outcome is going to be communication and wisdom. All right, beautiful. I love it. Let's pull some tarot and see what Spirit's talking about today. And then I'll take questions. This is a very beautiful and very simple reading. I like when Spirit keeps it simple like this. I'm not sure how the music connects yet. I can't even remember what the music was except that song, No One Knows What It's Like to Be Hated. That's what I keep hearing in my head. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. We're going to use the black cards, the White Witch Tarot. All right, how are you working in this collective spirit? There's some planetary alignments. Ooh, a lot came out. Should I take them? Spirit said no. How are you working in this collective spirit? Yeah, there we go. Okay. You're having a tower, and you're using judgment. You're using judgment and a tower. So there's a moment coming that's going to shake your foundations, or something's happened to shake your foundations, but it's showing you the truth. That's how Spirit's working. What's the energy to overcome? Temperance. Remember procrastinating? Temperance is when we have self-control. But when we control ourselves so much that we don't do anything, it becomes procrastination. And that's why Sagittarians struggle with that so much. Eagles are significant. Somebody bites their nails. Somebody could be going through something with their eye. They may have some nerves damage or something going on around their eye or their ear. Someone could have an ear infection. There could be something going on with your ear. All right, what's the energy to overcome? Oh, no. What's going to pull it together? The Hierophant. You're going to sign a contract somehow or be contracted somehow to something. There's going to be a commitment that's going to require a contract, and you're going to have justice for something. You will get justice. This could be something legal when we have judgment, the Hierophant, and justice all three together. We could be looking at a legal contract or something that might lead us to a legal contract. And we see that you're going to escape materialism and you're going to be with a soulmate, surprisingly, or somehow that soulmate's coming through strongly as your surprise. Alright, so let's see what comes out here. We're going to look at this from a couple different ways. You know how I do. You know how I do. Alright, why is the Tower here? Because of suffering in silence and being trapped in fear. the 8 and 9 of swords. That's the Libra, the sun. We have a lot of Libra energy. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra again. There's a lot of justice being served here. Suffering in silence, the 9 of swords, and movement, choices, and decisions, the 2 of wands. You're trying to figure out what to do next. Alright, why is the Tower here for this collective? Because of heartache and loss and suffering in silence. Oh, I had some cards fall on the floor. I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to put them back. Emotionally withdrawn, triumph, and solitude. Remember, you want to be alone. So right now, you are emotionally withdrawn because you need to figure out how to overcome. The Chariot is here. And Virgo is here. Taurus and Virgo are both here. Your solitude, that's the Hermit. The Triumph is the Chariot. So you're soul searching about something you need to get over, and you're suffering in silence. You're not telling anyone what's going on with you. Alright, so I'm going to put these back in various places in the deck, and then we're going to pull on the Tower. What is the Tower, Spirit? May we see, please? What's the Tower for this collective? May we see, please? Oh, okay. Okay. Temperance came out with the Sun card and celebrating and rejoicing. So you're being patient at home, but you're going to be happy and you're going to celebrate something. You're going to have a party or festivities in your home. You're being patient, though, for this to come. And there's something you need to heal from, perhaps. Why is Judgment here? So the Tower is you. Why did I say that was happening at home? I'm not doing that. Okay. Whatever I'm saying, just listen. Why is Judgment here? Spirit's just the Empress is determined to come out of this deck. Why is Judgment here? I've seen her twice. There she is. I can't make it up. Because of your destiny, what you're realizing is your destiny is to have spiritual union with a divine feminine. Your destiny is to have spiritual union with a divine feminine. That's what you're thinking about and realizing. And you're being patient for happiness and to rejoice about this. Okay? Why is Temperance here? Temperance is financial and material changes. So what you're being patient about are financial and material changes. I think that's the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the 5 of Pentacles. So there's this feeling of escaping this materialism. Clarify the financial changes that are coming. That might be what you're celebrating and rejoicing about at home. There's the Emperor with the truth. The Emperor is going to show up on the scene for this Empress and bring the truth. They're both in the upright. They're side by side right now. You're about to have a reunion with a soulmate or a twin flame. Looks like it could be a twin flame. Okay, why is the Hierophant here? Oops. Why is the Hierophant here? Okay. Yep. Because of the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Because you have memories of love and you're about to make some positive movement forward towards this commitment. You're moving towards a commitment with this Hierophant involved, a signing of a contract. And it's because you have memories of love. Alright, why is Justice here? Oh, that flew out. Because your wish fulfillment is going to be here. You're going to have victory and success and a new beginning. The Fool is here. This is amazing. You're going to have wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, and a new beginning. You can't get any better than that when it comes to justice. Spirit's about to give you wish fulfillment, public victory, and success, and a new beginning. That's your justice collective. And then on the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of spiritual fulfillment as well. What spiritual gifts are operating at home? Numbers came out for you, collective, and coins. Numbers and coins, okay? All right, how about at work? Thank you for the love. I love you too. How about at work? Somebody's gifted with numbers, and there's going to be coins. You might be finding coins. You might be into cryptocurrency. At work, you're going to celebrate your abundance. I can't make this shit up. Your tree of life is here. You have an angel, and I think something fell on the floor. Maybe not. So at work, you're going to celebrate, have abundance, your tree of life, and an angel. All right, surprises. You're showing up, and I will tell you that I talked to my friend Denny yesterday when the fire happened, and he was going to talk to Joan, his friend, Joan, his girlfriend, or whatever, and ask her about coming on here, because they were supposed to come at the end of the month, but he was going to go ahead and try to get here ASAP to help me with all of this mess. So that might be why this is showing up for our collective, but if it's happening for me, that means it's happening for others also. Alright, now our love life. You see, we don't really have one. We just want to be alone. Love life. We want our freedom right now in our love life. We feel like we've lost our minds in our love life. Love has caused us to be losing our mind. What is our role, Spirit? Oh wait, we have an epiphany. I didn't tell you this. There's an epiphany here as our surprise. So we got to find out more about that. I don't even think I did that. Y'all don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's like Spirit has taken completely over this reading. Alright, what is our role? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. Our role is that communication that we saw a while ago. And what's going to be the outcome? Somebody's heart that's been broken is going to be mended. And there is a rainbow on the bottom of the deck. So somehow your heart is going to be mended where you've had a broken heart, collective. Somebody has broken your heart and it's going to be mended. Or somehow your heart's been broken. It's going to be mended. That's beautiful. What's this epiphany? That's what I want to know. Because you remember the emperor was bringing the authority, the truth. They were bringing honesty and truth to this scenario. I want to find out what that is. Let's look at this from a different deck of cards. We know we're dealing with the divine masculine and feminine energy here. If you're not in a twin flame connection, this could be two sides of yourself. Take it however it resonates for your situation. Somebody does not want to be closed off, guarded, and resistant. They feel guilty for sabotaging something. I think we've seen this before. What's this epiphany? Somebody is closed off, guarded, and resistance because of no stability, harmony, and flow. We keep seeing that in this collective. What's the epiphany? Then I'm going to go through the tarot. The truth coming out about closed off, guarded, and resistant. So somebody's realizing the truth that they've been closed off, guarded, and resistant. What's the epiphany, Spirit? That somebody needs to work on their self-worth. You're going to realize that you've put expectations on your self-worth. Like, it's letting go of this materialism. It's like, if I have a lot of possessions, then I'm worth more. No, you're worth everything, because Spirit made you and created you and gave you worth. Okay? It has nothing to do with your possessions. Your possessions do not give you worth. And your behavior does not give you worth. Just because you do something, it doesn't give you worth. That's not where your worth comes from. Do not get caught in that trap. It's a very easy trap to get caught in. And someone is guarded and vulnerable. What else are we seeing with our epiphany here? There's disharmony, conflicts, and triggers. Alright, so talk to me, Spirit. Let's put these back in different places, like we always do. And now let's go back to the tarot, if I can remember what's here. Tower and Judgment. Temperance. The Hierophant and Justice. Alright, now let's look at it again. Why is the Tower here? The Tower is here because somebody is realizing that I've been wearing a facade about, somebody's been wearing a facade about their beliefs, and it's coming off, perhaps. The fall is here. At some point in the past, in the fall, you were wearing a facade about your beliefs. Why are you realizing that? Because you want to have the sun, strength, and empowerment. So, in order to have empowerment, you have to take off a facade. You can't be wearing a facade to be empowered and to be strong. What's your judgment about here? Your judgment is about it being fate, that you have a divine detour. And you remember you were thinking about memories over here. I think you're realizing that you have a lot of good memories with somebody, or not so good. Clarify the nostalgia. It's about your family, home, and commitment. There's being a divine detour that's fate when it comes to your family, home, and commitment. And why is Temperance here? Because you want to be present, abundant, and have gratitude in a situation that maybe was unfair or difficult. There was a lot of karma, balance, and justice. We see we're going to have justice over here, and it's going to be our wish fulfillment. Why is the Hierophant here? Because somebody has a lot of chemistry, and they also have a lot of pride. Why is pride here? Because your higher self is here, and you're ending a cycle. You're ending a tough cycle you've been through. Higher self says this cycle's over. Clarify the cycle that's over. The lack and suffering of your past is over, collective. No more lack and suffering like you've had in the past. That is over. Your higher self says that's not going to happen anymore. Why is chemistry here? Because you're healing. You're healing. There's chemistry here when it comes to this higher level commitment, because you're healing from the past and the lack and the suffering. And why is justice here? Why is justice here? Because of you being in that hermit mode and thinking. You're thinking about what you want to do here. What are you thinking? That you want to love yourself and have a spark or a renewal. What is this spark? It's the truth coming out. Remember over here where you were wearing a facade? You're now going to be honest about who you are and what you are, because you've been through a transformation somehow. What is your truth? What is your truth? Your truth is that you are being transformed. I love this. When I see this in a divine masculine feminine reading, it makes me want to shout, amen. You're being transformed where you've been at a stalemate and had no moves. You were out of moves and avoiding this situation. No longer will you be in denial. No longer will you avoid this situation. There's going to be a transformation where you have avoided this. Show me what's been avoided. You taking a leap of faith. Uranus is giving you the power to take a leap of faith towards the new opportunity. And we saw that the Fool is also here. The Fool is here to clarify the Fool. Alright, and what's going to be the outcome of your leap of faith? May I see, please? An apology came out and forgiveness. Beautiful. Remember forgiveness? We're going to have forgiveness for being cold and detached. Anything else we need to know here? The Winter, being open to receive, and your comfort zone. Why are you showing us this? Because it's going to have an effect on your stability, harmony, and flow. And how might it affect that? There's going to be no breakthrough when it comes to disharmony, conflicts, and triggers. And why not? Because Divine Feminine is here, and she's not going to surrender. She's going to have union with her twin flame. Can't make it up. Look. Divine Feminine is not going to surrender until she has union with this twin flame. She's not crying over spilt milk. She knows what's coming. And she's right. There's about to be a divine detour. And the two of you are showing up together side by side on my table. So, prepare yourself. Clean out the spare bedroom or whatever you have to do. Declutter. You may feel like you've lost your mind, but you haven't. You've actually finally found it, is what it sounds like to me. Because you have been wearing a facade since a fall at some point in the past. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know. What are we using our intuition about on the bottom of this deck? Very strong High Priestess energy on the bottom of the deck, I'll say. The universe is here. That's the World card. And your material and spiritual prosperity. The Six of Wands. Wait. What is that? That's Pentacles. But sorry. The Six of Pentacles. It's like there's something ending, and it's going to bring material and spiritual prosperity to your life. Number 21 and number 6. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins, collective. A new opportunity is presenting itself. The universe is here, ending a very tough cycle. Remember, the tough cycle is closing finally. This tough cycle is going to close. You're going to have victory, success, wish fulfillment, and a new beginning. Congratulations to you. Alright, so that's a very beautiful outcome. Very beautiful outcome. Temperance fell on the floor. You might be losing your temperance about this now. Now that you heard it's happening, you can't wait to find out when. And then we can look at that if that's something you're interested in seeing. Spirit, when might this situation come together for the collective? Spirit said in the morning. In the morning. And something happened in the spring. So for some of you, it might be tomorrow morning. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It says you're going to have communication. And I feel that that's where it's going to begin, is with communication. And something in the morning. That's pretty quick, isn't it? That's pretty quick. Sometimes we have to take action quickly. And these two showed up together on a table, the Emperor and Empress, with it being your destiny that you have spiritual union in your work life. So this person could work with you and you could see them at work in the morning. And you're going to be patient to have happiness and to celebrate at home. And something is going to be a celebration when it comes to your home. But you're going to have some time. You're going to have... You're thinking about somebody from your past. And you're about to have the Eight of Wands. You're going to have some fast movement forward. You're going to have a lot of fast movement forward is what I see here. The energy is gaining momentum. Declutter your house now. You're going to have an awakening. Make sure you do the shadow work we discussed. I'm going to pull one more guidance card, and then we're going to close this part of the reading. We're going to take a quick little break to go take a potty break. I got to find somewhere to do that because my sewer's broken. I'm a country girl. Country girl can survive, baby. A country girl can survive. All right, Spirit, talk to me when it comes to our home life. What's going on at home here? Oh, wow, you got a lot going on at home, baby. healing, freedom, truth, talent, fertility, there's the Empress, justice, and your life purpose. What's going on at work? Everything good is going on at home. At work, you're going to have a very passionate reconciliation with someone. And they may have told you to shut the fuck up. Alright, surprises. What are your surprises, collective? Oh, your confidence was turned over. What are your surprises? There we go. You're going to have well-being and your animals, okay? Alright. Love life. Talk to me about our love life. Somebody has a dog that looks like a wolf. Your dreams, your love life is where this transformation is happening. It's happening because of your dreams and trust. There's trust being developed in your love life. Alright. Arrow. Friendship. And what's the outcome? The outcome is prosperity, good boundaries, and finding compassion. There's your love and a new beginning. Love and a new beginning. That's beautiful. Your outcome is going to be prosperity, good boundaries, and finding compassion. In your love life, it's being transformed by your dreams and trusting. Trusting universe, trusting others, whatever that might entail. I think I already did how not to F ourselves. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, I just want to pull something for guidance here. What would our best friend say about this? Best friend, chime in. Worries can be valid. Savor the moment. So somebody's worried, but they have valid worries. There's something truly to be worried about. And I definitely have my share right now. May I have guidance, please, from Love Your Inner Goddess? One card, please, as guidance. Thank you so very much. Somebody here is Starborn and the Shaman of Skulls. Number 34, Shaman of Skulls. And number 21, Starborn. Number 34. In your heart, you have been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. You are part of that answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's all going to work out, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy. You remember you felt like you were losing your mind? To willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid. Remember, you're not going to avoid this anymore. And so much that you will gain. Something is ending. Something that has meant a lot to you. Maybe it is a relationship, a phase of your life, an identity that no longer suits you. Maybe it's an inner ending that you cannot quite articulate, but you feel nonetheless. This is symbolic death with a greater purpose. The shaman is spiritually trained to overcome the fear of symbolic death, and instead of avoiding endings, to willingly go through them with the awareness that an ending is simply the other side of a beginning. The shaman learns that endings happen when something new wishes to be born. The shaman knows that this is ultimately for good, and has compassion for the human mind that will still feel very uncomfortable and resist to the process. So even whilst we may accept the change, even with gratitude, our minds might feel uncertain and afraid. We might feel confused or try to cling to what is ending. These are natural human responses to loss, especially when we sense the loss is irreversible and that life will never quite be. the same again. Be patient with yourself. Be kind, but also know that new life is happening for you now. Avoiding. Otto, you okay, baby? I'm sorry. Be patient with yourself, be kind, but also know that life is happening for you now, according to a higher purpose and loving plan. Your life is meant to change at this time. Be encouraged from the ashes of this symbolic death. You shall rise again. Place your hands lightly on either side of your body. Oh, why did I say body? On either side of your head and say aloud, "This sacred skull holds the light of wisdom, shining unconditional divine love in all directions now." Use your fingers to gently massage your head all over, including under your jaw and behind your ears, allowing your head to feel relaxed. Remember, you're going to have wisdom. Something's ending, and it's a symbolic death. There's something significant. There's the universe, this cycle closing. And then Starborn, number 21. You have a strong spiritual connection with the universe. Trust your intuition and your inner feelings about things, especially when your inner feelings is at odds with the appearance of something. Sometimes it is when it seems like the least is happening that the most important thing is actually taking place. You just cannot see it yet. You have a special and deeply spiritual life purpose to fulfill. You cannot get there with logic and planning. Your spirit knows how to guide you, and the universe knows how to support you. Following your heart along your spiritual path is going to lead to your best, brightest, and most beautiful life success. Spiritual guidance. There's stardust in your soul. The earth loves you, and you are meant to be here. But you may feel in your heart that you come from some other place. Human behavior may not always make sense to you. It may sometimes seem unnecessarily cruel or selfish. As you let yourself fall deeper in love with the earth, enjoy her creativity and beauty. You'll learn to hear her in your heart. You'll understand your purpose and why you chose to bring your starry-eyed soul to her as a human being living the life you are meant to be living. You'll realize that there are certain ways that you can help others to open up to the wisdom that your heart already knows. We cannot always understand why things are the way they are, but we can always make a positive contribution towards healing change. Your life mission is to be happily you in the way that feels most true. To fall in love with your life here on earth just as much as you feel love in your soul for the heavenly stars. You are meant to be here, shining as a beautiful, loving star on earth. Sacred ritual. You can do this exercise physically or by visualizing, feeling, imagining, or pretending. You are going to gaze at the stars in the night sky, lying on your back. If you can, perhaps somewhere in nature, if that's possible. Feel the pleasant heaviness of your body connecting to the earth. As you relax and gaze, you remember getting grounded in your home life? As you relax and gaze at the stars, imagine you can open your heart and receive the starlight they generously shine. Maybe you see or feel a shooting star. You're going to see one. That's another starborn soul just like you, making her way to the earth to increase love and light on this planet just like you do. You're going to see a shooting star, collective. Some of you. Alright, or you may have recently seen a shooting star. Okay? Thank you so much for being here, for liking the video, for everything that you do in any way. Subscribing, sharing, all of those things. I just feel led to get one more thing. May I have a message from the Instant Magic Oracle, please? The love that you send out into the world is being noticed. It will be coming back tenfold very soon, okay? And I also wanted to pull some money cards for this reading. May I see how you're working in this collective in our home? You're at a crossroads about not getting recognition. What are you doing in our our home lives when it comes to money. You're planning recognition. So you're planning on having that success, I think. That's victory and success. That Six of Wands energy. Your money came to a halt because you had no recognition. So something happened that caused you not to recognize that your money came to a halt. Like my bank account got hacked into and it caused my money to come to a halt. And I had to get a new account, and they have followed me to the new bank. It's been a mess. But I'm going through what I'm supposed to be going through to learn my lessons, to escape materialism. Okay? I'm not under a curse. Alright, home life spirit. How are you working in our home lives? And please don't put any on me, for goodness sake. Oh, okay. You're taking off when it comes to your spirituality. You're taking off when you have your spirituality. Work life. How are you working in our work lives? Work life. There we go. At work, somebody's not growing up. Why are they not growing up at work? Because they're temporary. They're just fleeting. What else do we need to know about work life? Woo! Somebody's a perfectionist, and you need to be careful. You don't have a gift. You need to be careful in your work life about somebody who's childish, and they're a perfectionist, and it's temporary because they don't have a gift. Alright, and what's the surprise? Or they didn't get a gift. Your surprise is you're not going to settle, and it has something to do with your home. You're not going to settle, and it has to do with home. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of not settling at home? It's going to be more beautiful, you're going to be inspired, and there's that damn spell work. Outcome of your spell work. Please stop doing spell work. Oh, you're going to be an entertainer. Oh, and there's no surprise here. Outcome for this entertainer. They're going to have no health problems and be a designer. Alright. Love life. How are you working in our love life financially? It looks like there's a card turned over. You have a legacy, but your legacy is in reverse right now. And mine is too. Outcome of your legacy in reverse? That's your love life. You're going to have patience and do business. Alright. And what is your role here when it comes to financial? Your role is to not make an investment, be a workaholic, and you're not going to be a student. Alright, outcome. You're going to have to take a risk for your outcome. What's the outcome of your risk? You're going to have angelic help with your stability. Where you've been unstable financially or whatever you felt unstable, you're going to have angelic help that's going to lead you to your happiness, your life purpose. And it's going to help you where your real estate is upside down to be self-made, a writer, and something's going to be unlocked. So you have to have a key to something. I think you're going to be okay. It looks like things are going to work out for you. Somebody is doing spell work, and I don't care if you do spell work. I think that if that's what you're into and that's what you want to do, using magic spells or manifesting power is strong. Cast a spell to remove any kind of blockages, negative energy. But be wary of casting the wrong spell or someone giving you the evil eye. And I think that's what we're being cautioned about. But this is saying we're going to be inspired by it. And if you want to approach me with your spell work and me be open to it, then don't approach me on social media trying to tell me how I'm gonna die and shit, because I ain't listening to that kind of nonsense. You can take that shit somewhere else. And that's what I told you, was either teach me something or fuck off. And that's what I meant. I'm open-minded to learning, but you're not gonna come at me with scare tactics. Because my life is in God's hands, not in your hands. Period. And I have protection. Alrighty then. That really pissed me off if you can't tell. And I love you, but I'm not going to put up with that bullshit. They don't come at me with it anymore. Okay. Kailash, I'm almost ready, baby. Especially bringing my dead husband into it. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? You know nothing about my husband. Have respect. Okay. Looks like we're going to have a very positive outcome in this collective. Very soon. It says tomorrow. I'll be right back, okay? I got to walk outside for a minute. Cosmo, where are you at? There you are, okay. I thought you had done skating on me somewhere. Are you hungry? Oh my God, there's a snake in my yard. I gotta have a break some fucking where. Can you believe there's a fucking snake in my front yard, collective? Denny, get your ass here immediately. It was just a black snake, so it eats mice and stuff, but still. Holy smoly, there's a snake. He's a big one too. He's about 10 foot long. Jesus. That's a big snake. Where are you going, Mr. Snake? There's a butterfly. Black and yellow butterfly. Wow. No one knows what it's like. No one knows what it's like. Pardon? snake out there. I don't know. I didn't get close enough to it to see what it was, but there's a snake in my front yard about 10 foot long. It looks like it's a chicken snake, but I couldn't tell. And I'm not getting any closer. I like all animals, and snakes are no different, but they do sometimes bite and be poisonous, so you got to be careful when you live in the country like I do. And that's why I fear for my dog outside, because of the snakes. Alright, let's go. What's up, Kalash? Arishi, baby! Thank you for the smiles and love. Yes, snakes are scary, yes. Agreed. Okay, any messages from your spirit guides? Okay, let's see, Arushi. What messages do your spirit guides have for you? Spirit guides, can you guide me to the right messages for Arushi today? I'm being guided, first of all, to tell you how the angels are working in your life, Arushi. So let's shuffle this deck. Your past issues and your happiness. So they're helping you with some past issues and your happiness. Your past lives and happiness. You might be working through some karmic situations right now. Understand you. I feel you, baby. You're being comforted, and your happiness is here. All right, show her how you're working in her life, spirit guides and angels. How are you working? Arushi, baby, you got the angel of success. The angel wants to give you success. See how you're standing on this mountain peak, and this angel over here is allowing you to feel the freedom of your success. I feel like you're going to have a lot of success in your life, okay? A lot of success is coming your way. You're being encouraged to be careful of procrastinating. We saw that in the reading today. You're also going to be given power, superpower even, to overcome whatever obstacles might stand in the way of you and that success. And you're going to have solitude, maybe. You may be in solitude, and you're going to come out of that solitude. You're going to learn something, and it has to do with love and being grounded, okay? That's one message that they have for you. Let's see what other messages they might have for you, Arushi. How can you not F yourself? Let's see what would come out of that deck. We always need to know that, right? By kindness and clearing your energy. Remember, be nice but not too nice. You're going to exercise and have kindness. Maybe you're going to exercise kindness. If you're exercising, then you're being encouraged to keep that up. And if you're not, maybe to give it a try. You're going to take a vacation and kindness. Ooh, I love that. Maybe somebody's going to be kind and take you on a vacation. How do we not F ourselves, Arushi? Kindness. Kindness came out for you, Arushi. Anything else? You're going to take a vacation. Can't make it up. Kindness and taking a vacation. And clear your energy. So somehow you're going to have kindness and take some time off. Arushi. Awesome. You're going to have success. And you're going to... Maybe you're already taking a vacation. Can we have some guidance from her spirit guides about her success financially? Sharing came out in reverse. Why is somebody not sharing? Because something is temporary and somebody will not grow up. So what does Arushi need to do? Arushi, you need to have a change in your life. Can you be more specific and give some details? There's blue and black butterflies all over this. This is like the death card. There's a change for the better coming your way. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean nothing's happening. Remember the Starborn? Where when you feel like nothing's happening, that's when the most important thing is actually taking place. You just can't see it yet. Resisting change is blocking the good things the universe wants to give you. And it looks like that could be what's happening. You feel like you're not getting anything from the universe. But this is temporary and it's helping you to grow up. Do not take that personally. It just means that the universe is teaching you the lessons you need to lead you to the right things, the change that needs to happen. Be more specific with the change, please. Somebody has brown hair. The color turquoise is standing out to me here. Spirit says we can't talk about it, Arushi. Shh, be quiet. Don't say anything. Phoenix rising on the bottom of the deck. Arushi, you have some change coming, baby. We can't talk about it. Your guide said shh. Okay. I want to give you one more card. Spirit said not that deck. I'm going to give you one card out of the Dreamweaver Oracle. So we have Dream here twice. Dreamweaver, can I have one card for Arushi, please? May I have one card? Somebody have dreams for sure. We have hope, kindness. Remember, kindness came out for you, Arushi. Dream, success, passion, and health. One card, Spirit Guides and Angels for Arushi for guidance. One card, please. Oh. That's a lot of cards. And these cards are very extensive. So I just want to try to get one, please. May I have one that will give the most guidance to Arushi today? One, please, Holy Spirit. One, please. May I have one card, please, for Arushi? The cards are a little resistant today for these. We're going to get the right card, though. Spirit's doing it now. Here it comes. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the perfect card. I keep getting 4 cards for you. If I get them again, I'm going to read them to you. May I have one, please? Dang. That's more than 4. Alright. One, please. Arushi needs guidance. Spirit guides and angels, please help me to get the right card. There it is. Thank you so very much. There's the tree of life we saw in the original reading. Let your dream be woven true, number 5. Let your dream be woven true. There's an eye, like there's an evil eye. You might need to have an evil eye. There's a Pisces vibe to this with an earth. There's some kind of water and earth going on here that's allowing your dreams to be woven true, Arushi. Number 5, essential meaning. The card of the Dreamweaver's co-creation, partnership with divine powers, trusting your dream will be in alignment with your soul's destiny, and surrendering your will to a higher power. Human beings often believe they create their world through the power of destination. I'm sorry, Arushi. Let me start over. This is important. Human beings often believe they create their world through the power of determination and will alone. Hard work and effort, striving, ambition, focus, imagination, and desire are all worthy components of reality, creation. But they are not the only ones. To truly be an empowered co-creator and work your magic in the world, you need to remember you are in a partnership with your higher power. This is the metaphor of the Dreamweavers. It is a reminder that you are never alone. There are always divine forces at work on your behalf, listening to listening to the stories in your mind and heart and reflecting them to the outer world. There is another message here about the strands in the fabric of reality that are constantly being woven. While there are things you cannot change or control, there are also threads you choose to weave into the fabric of life based on the electric force within you. You dance between surrender and creation, fueled by your inspired dreams and intentions. Now is not the time for pushing harder, but for allowing things to organically take their course. Do your part, taking your steps, but surrendering to the rest of the divine. You remember taking a vacation? You're being encouraged to do your part, take your steps, but surrender to the rest of the divine. Remember, your job is to know your why and hold space for the energy of your dream. In weaving the sacred essence of your desire, the how of it will be revealed. Weave and let go. Weave and release. Let your dream be woven true. Like magic, things will seem to work out even when you are not concentrating on the pattern. And then you have number 32, when it's time to say yes. Why did I say that? I'm having a hard time. When it's time to say goodbye. Number 32. When it's time to say goodbye. Completions, endings, death leading to new beginnings, and loss. When it's time to say goodbye, it's time to end one way of being and move on to a new chapter in your life. This can be accompanied by pain because you have to say goodbye to someone you love, someone who has meant something to you, someone important. You may not want to let go, but you must face the loss and the grief and bless what was. Other times it's necessary that you purposefully put an end to something. Perhaps you need to walk away from an unhealthy relationship to be true to yourself, or maybe a connection has run its course and that is just how it is. Right now, you're meant to close the door on a part of your life so you can begin something new, something meaningful, and designed for your beautiful self-expression, success, and happiness. There's your success. You can be sure it's time for a different experience, a more aligned, authentic way for you to be in the world. You've come so far. Be brave and bless all that has come before now. Who will you become? So much magic awaits. So you're having to end a cycle, a chapter, and you're having to say goodbye to either a phase of yourself or to someone, and it has something to do with your kindness. That's the feel that I have here for you. I'm doing a lot for you, and that's okay. It's whatever spirit brings up for you, it's for you. For Arushi, may I see spirit guides and angels. And I'm here, I'm not in any hurry, so we'll go as long as we need to. And I'll give you the same careful attention that I give Arushi. Thank you for your patience. Arushi, you need to have more confidence, Spirit's saying. Have confidence in yourself, okay? Be more confident. And in reconciliation on the bottom of the deck. So maybe you need somehow to have a reconciliation. It could be in one of your, these two were determined. There's going to be well-being for animals also, Arushi. Okay. Who's next, Kailash? Thank you for allowing me to read for you, Arushi. I hope it was helpful. Great. I'm so happy to hear that. Be blessed. Alright, Manu. You want guidance? Okay. Let me give you some guidance. Spirit guides and angels, the divine Holy Spirit. How do we give guidance to Manu? May I see, please? Spirit says sacred destiny, Manu. You need to know what your sacred destiny is wanting to say out of this deck. Holy Spirit, may I see what you have for Manu? A new beginning that's going to be powerful, Manu. You're going to have a new beginning that's going to be powerful. May I see, please? Success and power. You're being given power for success and a new beginning. Manu spirit. You're going to be in flow. There's going to be power in the flow of your life. Thought I heard Cosmo in here. Alright, Spirit, what do you want? Oh, that came out with 4. Manu, Spirit says, I need you to be more flexible. You need to be more flexible, okay? And you're going to have an opportunity, but you have to be flexible. You're going to have an opportunity present itself, but please be more flexible. I love to talk to you too. Thank you so much, Arushi. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. People at work tell me that all the time. It's just something about my way, I guess. I don't know. I have, I guess, a gift for helping people to feel better. And I'm grateful. It's Spirit. It's not me. I take no credit for it whatsoever. Okay, Manu, let's see. You're going to have a new opportunity. Spirit, talk to Manu about this opportunity. May we see what it might look like. You're going to take off and be a phoenix rising, Manu. You might be kind of starting over in life, is what it's kind of giving you the feel of. You're going to have justice where you had not had phoenix rising. And maybe you were having a hard time getting off the ground. You're going to have justice. And you're going to have something legal and be a phoenix rising. There's something legal going on. Show men what they need to know for their success, Spirit. In the past, Manu, there was something about crafting. It came out in reverse. The past is coming back, an old job or an old connection. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson or an old skill. The past is holding you back. Teach yourself to be present in the now. And I feel that's what it's saying is don't keep going back to your past. You don't live there anymore, okay? Your success is in your future. And somehow a talent is just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Homemade products, jewelry, or some kind of craft project. Start a small business at home by creating novelties by hand. So in the past, it's like you had something that you were doing, that you were making things with your hand. And this was something that you had been able to juggle. But you never felt like it got off the ground. Alright, so what do they need to do differently, Spirit? Okay, Manu. Spell work came out for you. Why? Clarify the spell work, the outcome of the spell work. Somebody is doing this perfectly, and there's no recognition in sports. So the spell work is being done with perfection. They're a perfectionist. And you don't recognize it. You think you're collaborating with this person to boost your finances. But Spirit says something needs to change. Show us what needs to change, Spirit. Networking came out in reverse. The artist came out in reverse. And a gift came out in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is this person you're dealing with is not gifted in this particular spell work. Parenthood on the bottom of the deck. What does Manu need to do here, Spirit? The office came out for you. What about the office? Somebody's not growing up. They need to go to work and stop settling. Outcome of getting a job and not settling. That's where you're going to find the shift in managing your money. You're not able to manage your money and you need a shift. You're self-made. What do they need to do to bring the shift? I'm going to put spell work back in just to be fair. What do they need to do to manage their money and experience this shift? You need to stop sharing with somebody that's temporary. They're just doing something fleeting. It's like a quick fix. Quick fixes never work. Stop dealing with that person. And you're not making peace by doing this. What should they do instead? That's a lot of cards. The Rebel came out. That's undecided. It's like they've stopped even trying to go forward. There's a Charity in reverse and Gay in reverse. So somehow somebody's being rebellious and they're not making a decision, and it's causing them to be not grounded, not charitable, and they're moving so slow they've stopped. You're not a Phoenix rising. You're really struggling here. What in the world do we need to know? That you need to be in leadership, but you're not celebrating your leadership. Why are they not celebrating leadership? Because you're not rising from the ashes. What in the world do they need to do? You're going to need to take a risk that could cause a fight, a conflict. Outcome of taking a risk that would cause a conflict. There's the legal stuff. You're going to go to the next level. The legal stuff is here. Your happiness is here. No more injustice, and you're going to take off. That's how you get out of this. And this is what's affecting your stability. So you're going to have to take a risk that could cause you conflict, Manu. And if you do that, you'll go to the next level. There's something legal that's going to bring you happiness when you've had injustice, and you're going to take off. And it's going to, your instability is coming from all of this. Woo, you got a lot going on. And I'm going to tell you where it starts. It starts with that spell work. Because whoever did that did not know what they were doing. Manu, I see it. I see it. I see it. Instant Magic Oracle. May I have a message for Manu, please? Help Manu know how to pull out of this. You need to pull out of this. Switch the arguments you are playing over in your head to conversations that are filled with love, compassion, and support. So those arguments you're having with yourself in your own mind, you need to switch those. That's that shift. You have to shift the arguments you're having in your head to conversations that are filled with love, compassion, and support. So you are essentially effing your own self with the thoughts that you're having. How can Manu not F yourself, Spirit? It has something to do with a ritual. Clarify what you mean? You need to read, Manu. There's something you need to read. Anything else? Work on your nutrition. One more time, I'm hearing. And you can overcome these obstacles. You just need to do a little shadow work. Alright, let's see what shadow work you might need to do. Don't get offended. The universe is trying to help you come out of a shitstorm. Shadow work for Manu, Spirit. Faithless came out and feeling secondary. So you're having a struggle in your faith, it looks like. And I bet you are. You're also disillusioned. Anything else? You feel like this is one-sided. I think you feel like the universe has conspired against you. And I see it. You feel pitiful also. One more time. You're haunted by something. There's something in your life that has haunted you and caused you to feel disconnected and pitiful. Anything else? You have a lot of doubt and something elusive. You feel like that it's just, Spirit, Manu, you need a lot of healing, baby. You need a lot of healing. Please tell Manu how they are essential. May I see, please? Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Lao Tzu. Start with one small step. When you have a big dream or a lofty goal, it can feel overwhelming or intimidating when you think of just how much has to be done. feel anxious just reading that, it's okay. Take a deep breath. Now say this out loud to yourself. I don't have to do it all. I don't have to do all of this at once. The best way to approach these big things is to break them down into smaller goals and then break them down again into smaller actions. Remember, over here in our home life, it said that our dreams need a practical plan. For you, that means breaking things down real small, okay? Keep breaking things down until you have a list of actionable steps that are much easier to achieve. Take time every day to complete one or two steps, and before you know it, your goal will be in sight. So I want you to pay attention to this. This is very important for how you're going to overcome these obstacles. And look at yourself and how your faith has been affected by your struggles. How you feel secondary, how you feel like everything's one-sided, and how you're haunted and have doubt. You need to overcome obstacles. There's some kind of ritual. You either need to do it or stop doing it. You need to read and work on your nutrition while you do this shadow work, okay? Yes, you have a lot going on, but is it so much that you can't overcome it? Absolutely not. You can overcome it. Do you hear my stomach growling? Somebody's also a little bit tricky as well. They can be quite tricky. So that could be something also to look at, okay? Alright, anything else you want to say to Manu before we move on? Let's see how your angels are helping you. How are the angels helping Manu's spirit? May I see, please? Your angels are going to give you tranquility. They're going to help you to feel more relaxed, more tranquil, so you're not always stressed out, okay? And they're also going to encourage you. You're going to be given tranquility, Manu, and that's going to be essential for what you're going to have to do here. But make sure you break things down into very small, attainable goals. All right, and I want to look at what's going on with... Can I have a message for Manu, please? May I have a message for guidance for Manu? I want to give you a simple message. Okay. Manu, you got divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So that's how you regain your faith right there. And you receive. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. And you have humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So you're receiving guidance with humility, and you're accepting that the divine does love you, okay? Because I see what you've been through could have you doubting that. And that's okay. We all go through that, okay? You're going through a tough time. You could be going through like a Saturn return. This looked real tough. Like you had a lot. Let's see how the universe is working. Universe, how are you working in Manu's life? May I see, please? What are you up to? Manu. Wow. Manu, you came out with an Emperor and the Sun in reverse. So there's an Aries and a Leo to this. And there's also an Aquarius going on here, bringing you star energy. The Aquarius star energy, the hope, the trust, the faith that you don't have is what you don't see coming. It's going to come through a wheel that you have no choice about. It's going to bring you out of the stuck place you're in and help you to see with good judgment. Right now there's this Emperor vibe and they are not happy. Talk to me, Spirit. This is helping you to be a very powerful person. You could have a Leo and an Aries and an Aquarius placement. Look, there's a Tower and the Fool, Manu. Powerful. energy is going on in your life. The universe is definitely working in your life in powerful ways, and you could be going through a Saturn return. How are you? What's the sun? Celebration and a tower. Having a tower about a celebration. Talk to me, Spirit. Why is the sun here for Manu? Why is the sun in reverse for Manu? Because you don't see any opportunity at all. Alright, why is the Emperor here? Because you're going to move past this. You're going to stand in your power, your masculine power. You're going to boss up. You're going to man up. You're going to have power. Remember, it kept showing power, I think, in the Sacred Destiny for you. You're going to get over this. Your Six of Swords came out. You're going to move away from the storm, Manu. Where you've seen no opportunity, you're going to move past that. How do they do that, Spirit? How do they do that? Ooh, you're going to have an idea, a creative idea, a spark from the divine. This energy, this spark, is going to help you to realize where you've not been using good, sound judgment. And it has to do with not managing your money, is what it looks like to me. Why is the star here? You're being taught by the universe to escape materialism. Ooh. The star is here because of the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And then you have two bonus cards over here that fell out. This is what's going on. Right here, there's going to be a higher level commitment. You're going to get an exciting message about a wheel. And it has to do with your Ten of Cups and Four of Pentacles, which is your stability and all the happiness that you lack here. You're going to have to maybe work together with others to get this to happen. What's the wheel for Manu? The wheel is what's throwing you out of balance. And what are they going to do about this being out of balance? Why is this why is there stability and unconditional love in reverse? Because there's a chapter in your life. You could be, oh my God, Manu. The King and Queen of Pentacles came out together with an ending. So you might have a soulmate you're dealing with, Manu. The King and Queen of Pentacles came out together. This is your identical match and a cycle that's closing. I think this is very hard. Manu, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to leave it at that. Look, Manu, look. A new opportunity is being granted to you by the universe. I want you to be looking. You've stopped looking for opportunities in life because none have been presenting themselves. But when it seems like nothing is happening, the most important thing is actually taking place. And the universe wants you to end the cycle when it comes to you and this identical match. The soulmate that was your surprise. Because it's affecting your stability and it's affecting your happiness. Okay? Spirit, thank you for showing us what was really going on here. And you definitely, I don't know how old you are, but if you're in your late 20s, you could be going through your Saturn return here. You could even have an argument with somebody. This spark from the divine inspiration. But there is going to be hope for you. There's hope coming. And an opportunity is coming from the divine. Alright, who's next? That's right, Jesus is King. This is of the devil. Let's ask our spirit guides and angels about that. Talk to me, Spirit, about this being of the devil. Right there on the bottom of the deck. Talk to me about this being of the devil. Listen to your intuition. No. Is this of the devil, Spirit? Spirit says that you need to remain positive. and ask for help from others. Okay? But yes, Jesus is king. Okay, Kailash. G-Ram. G-Ram. Are you here, baby? Please make sure you're subscribing to the channel and sharing the content. G-Ram, are you here, baby? Okay, Kailash, we're going to have to move on. If G-Ram comes back, we will answer their question. But for now, I guess we'll move on. Hey, Winnie. Hey, Maynor. What should I know in love? So G-Ram has posted their question. I'll go ahead and answer it. What should you look for in love? Holy Spirit, may I see, please? What should the G-Ram look for in love? May I see, please? G-Ram, oh, baby. Wow. Okay. Powerful energy we have here. All right. G-Ram, the Holy Spirit is saying that there's a divine masculine who has assistance from their guides with toxicity and patterns of behavior. So there's a need to work on your self-worth. You are standing in your power, or they are, but they think that their self-worth is connected to other things outside of themselves, which I think is what really this toxicity is. Show them the toxicity. This person is very superficial. Somebody's very superficial and right now maybe unavailable. Anything else? They might be power hungry also and guarded. What are their ancestors working on? Being judgmental and being an escapist and feeling unlovable. Okay? That's what's happening here. But there's a divine masculine that's standing in their power because their ancestors are helping them with toxicity. What would this divine masculine say to their divine feminine side? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. I still love you and I need more time to figure things out. And what would the other person say in return? I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. What would the other person... This person works out a lot. What would the other person say in return? Seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. And our connection still affects me with, I can't handle your words right now. So you might not be talking to this person, but you may get some communication from them. That reading indicating the communication is on the way. What might this person say if they sent you a text message, G-Ram? My feelings are on E and I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? And is the grass greener? What would the other person say in return? I don't trust you. And call me, but you're driving me crazy. And that came out in reverse. I feel like there's no communication right now. And there's some definite issues that have to be worked through in your connection. Okay? Alright, G-Ram. I hope you came back and got that message. That was a powerful message. And it definitely went with today's general reading. And make sure you're watching that too. Okay? Alright. Anybody else? Kailash? Where's DG today? Kailash, are you still with me, sweetie? What's going on with my comments? They've stopped. Is something wrong with the with the YouTube? Is it stopped allowing you to comment? I know sometimes it comes in and out. I'll give it a few minutes. I'm gonna. Kailash baby, are you able to post? I think that the comments stopped with the I'm your ninja. Jesus is king. And yes, Jesus is king. Alright, so since the comments seem to have stopped on our reading today, I'm just going to do a little bit more reading here. Spirit, I feel that DG probably wants a reading. That's what I feel. So let me give DG a reading. Spirit, how are you working overall in DG's life? May I see, please, how you're working? How are you working in DG's life? DG, strength came out for you. Spirit's giving you strength. And the devil. Strength and the devil. That's powerful. That's powerful energy right there. When you have the strength card paired with the devil, you're determined to do whatever it is you need to do. You're determined. You're going to do it. And that's just facts. Alright, I want to see how Sacred Destiny is working in your life. How are you working in DG's life, Spirit? DG, you've been at a standstill, but you're about to have a new beginning. And you're going to have happiness also with this new beginning that you're about to have. Alright, let's pull tarot on this. I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to use this deck for you. Why is strength here for DG Spirit? Because you're manifesting and there's a King of Swords. Mental clarity. You're seeing the truth. You're very wise. Why is strength here? You're very wise. You're using wisdom right now. Because of the sun. A Leo is definitely involved here. Leo, and Capricorn. The divine timing came out for you, but in reverse. Why is the divine timing in reverse? Damn it, DG. Because of the Seven of Cups, a date, and what's the T in reverse. So it looks like you're planning to do something on a date. And also divinely guided came out in reverse. What's the T when it comes to DG and all of this? May I see, please? What's the T? DG, somebody is an impersonator. Another card. Look, a financial card in the wrong deck. More gossip? Holy shit. Why is impersonator here? Because somebody is phased. Something happened that caused where you were unfazed. Something phased you, and you're running to an offer because of an impersonator. Somebody likes to pretend that they're you, or you might be pretending to be someone else. That could be you, like having a fake account on social media. And where you were unfazed, now you're running towards an offer. Outcome of this offer you're running towards. You're going to hit the jackpot. You're going to be able to dig some dirt. And you're going to deal with scarcity tactics. Outcome of scarcity tactics. You're going to travel. You're traveling. You're going somewhere, DG. And you're not going to be cyberbullied either. Alright, so I think that these... what's the rest of the gossip? Because there was more gossip. What's this other gossip? That you have karmic friends. And somebody has a bad reputation in the past. You can't fully trust them. There's tension. Secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But you are going to travel and you're going to hit the jackpot. Because you're going to be digging dirt. And somebody's going to deal with scarcity tactics. But you're going to have an offer. You're running to get this offer. Alright, Gigi. You're going to travel, sweetheart. And you've been impersonating, or someone else has been impersonating you. Why is this date here? Because it's time. The Three of Pentacles. You're going to work on a project with somebody. And what a catch in reverse. Why is what a catch in reverse? It's because you're wishing. You feel like this person's out of reach for you. What's the truth? That they're just being resilient and defensive. Why are they being defensive? Because of an Ace of Wands. And not wanting to take a risk and feel trapped. Clarify the Ace of Wands. That could be sexual energy. Somebody's going through some dark shit. There's the Devil again in reverse. Okay. There's someone in your life who's trying to tell you you can't do this traveling. It looks like it's a third party that's being defensive about, and maybe even arguing with you, because somebody's going through a really dark time right now, and they're forbidding you to have love with this person and telling you that it's something that you should not desire. And they're a bitch. I'm just going to say they're a bitch. Alright. What should DG do? Why is the Devil here? The King of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. So stop trying to get your mental clarity by impersonating and spying, having a fake account. You have a small amount to offer, and you're going to have a celebration like marriage. Outcome of your relationship that's like marriage. You're going to have a new relationship. This is a friend of yours, and you're arguing and having a tower because of them. What's the tower? You're bickering and fighting with somebody who parties all the time, and the truth is coming out. What's the truth for DG? This could be a friendship also. That you have been dealing with juggling. Why is juggling here? Because you have also been somebody's been betraying and playing mind games and doing that in and out toxic stuff. Alright? What's going to be the outcome of that? That's going to be where you have your new opportunity and you're going to have your new beginning. You've been stuck in some toxic shit. But you're going to turn that toxicity around, and you're going to use that Devil energy to propel you forward to a new opportunity, DG. And it has to do with someone you know who's going through a dark night of the soul. And it's time. There's a lot of gossip. People are talking about this. And somebody has a fake account online that they're using to impersonate so they can spy on this other person. And it may be this karmic, this soulmate or whatever you're dealing with. It may be them that's doing that. But it looks like you're not going to care anymore. What's going on here for DG Spirit? There's something major happening here, DG. You're going to have confidence. Your dreams are here. You're going to have a transformation in your trust. And you're protected. And it has to do with a friendship. Outcome of this transformation for DG Spirit. That friendship came out. It has to do with your friendship, justice, and your psychic abilities. Go for it, DG. That's what I would suggest you do. You need to go for it. Alright, show me what you're doing in DG's money, Spirit. How are you working in this? There's going to be a new beginning. You can't take off, but you're going to have a new beginning. So maybe you're going to have to make some travel arrangements. DG Spirit, what's up? What's up? Take off and leave the past behind, DG. That's what Spirit's saying. Financially, Spirit, how are you working in DG's situation? May I see, please? You're in solitude, and somebody's going to help you where you're uncomfortable. How are they going to help you? Somebody could be a helper and be uncomfortable, like they might be a wait staff. Why is your comfort in reverse? Because of business, somebody's real estate, something happened to their home, and you have an inspiration You don't have to make any investment here. And caution. Why is caution here? Because you're going to be on the right path and you're not realizing this or exploring it. This is where your growth will come from. Clarify the right path for DG. Managing your money is one of them. That's my sister. And being a workaholic is another. So be careful of those two things, okay? I want to pull from here. Why is strength here for DG Spirit? Because you're going to take a leap of faith towards forgiveness and an apology, okay? That's what you're being strong about. Why is the devil here? Because use your intuition, Spirit says. Outcome of your leap of faith. You're going to avoid something and have self-love. What are you avoiding, DG? Somebody going through a dark night of the soul, and you're not going to have the courage to change. You're going to have the courage to change because somebody in your life is going through a very dark time, and you're going to have the courage to change because of this. And Jupiter is helping you to take action on a new beginning. Anything else for DG? DG, you're going to get, oh my God. You're dealing with somebody that's a piece of work. You're going to have transcendence and unity. You've been having late nights. That's in the wrong deck. You're going to be nurturing and compassionate. And somebody is controlling as hell. And you're going to detach from this person. What's going to happen to this control? You're going to separate from this person. You're going to get away from them. Outcome for DG of getting away. No more guilt. No more feeling guilt for sabotaging. All right, anything else? You're going to take off your facade about your beliefs. It's causing disharmony, conflicts, and triggers. Outcome for DG of the facade. The facade is you taking action and expressing truth when it comes to a Venus offer you want to make and feeling like you don't have enough to offer this person financially. What's the truth about the Venus offer? That you have a lot of fond memories. What else? Your ancestors and guides, DG. Oh, baby, look at here. You're standing in your power, realizing your self-worth, and you have assistance from your guides, baby. Trust in divine timing, DG. Okay? Looks like you got a lot of good stuff. It looks like you're finally breaking free, and it's coming through a dark night of the soul for somebody. Okay? Good for you. Sometimes it takes something really tragic to wake us up, to realize that some things are just more important than others. Get our priorities kind of straight. Alright, what would your best friend say, DG? And then I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to do Kailash. Don't settle for less. No one knows what they're doing. Stop just settling for less. You need to stop doing that. It's time for you to step into this power, and you know that. You know that. Alright, Kailash, I'm going to look at your situation at work and see what comes out for you. Let me ask one more thing. Give me 1 second before I start Kailash. DG, how can you not F yourself? May I see, please? Release your expectations around money, and your home needs some TLC. And challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, okay? Go take care of your home. Your home needs your attention right now. Okay, Kailash. How is Sacred Destiny working in Kailash's life right now? May I see, please? Purification is here, and forgiveness, your happiness, and a card is turned over. A voyage and protection. So you're working on your purification. That's beautiful. And you have protection. You're going to have a voyage, forgiveness, and happiness. I'm not sure what this voyage is all about. You may be going somewhere. You may be traveling, Kailash. Alright. What does Kailash need to know, Spirit? How are you working in his life when it comes to overall working? Somebody's going to travel. I hear an airplane. Strength came out for you, but in reverse, Kailash. And judgment. You're realizing a weakness that you have, it looks like. And I think you're working on that. Can you show me how you're working on strength for Kailash, Spirit? Kailash, look. The truth is coming out about the Knight of Pentacles. The truth is coming out about a Knight of Pentacles. Okay? What's the truth about this Knight of Pentacles? That there's no King of Cups here. So you're working on your money and you're not really focusing. It's like a younger person and an older man. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? Because of a King of Pentacles. You're dealing with people at work, it looks like. You're dealing with, unless this is you, I wish I could get your input here. But you're dealing with a Knight of Pentacles that knows the truth about a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles that are older than them. And a Queen of Pentacles. Your reading is complicated, Kailash. Why is judgment here? Because of your memories from the past. This could be your family. Your judgment is here because of your memories being transformative. And something could have hurt you in the past, and this is what's being transformed. Clarify the Death card. The Hierophant is here. It's like you're moving on from something that's been real difficult, and you're going to get an exciting message about a Hierophant. Can you clarify the exciting message that they're going to have? Somebody's not going to want to be involved. Why are they not wanting to get involved or take any love from you? Because this is what would bring balance to them. Well, why don't they want to do it then? Because there's an Empress who is spying from a fake account. What does she see when she spies? That there's hope and there's temperance. This person, this divine feminine is watching you somehow. And they realize that there's hope and that you are very tempered. You're very self-controlled, and they know that you have purity. They know this. They're watching you. You don't know this either. You're not using your intuition about this at all. This person's watching you, Kailash. How do you not F yourself here? I feel this is going to be a glow up. Do something to glow up. And give less fucks. Anything else for Kailash? Release your doubts, Kailash. Don't have any doubts. Get some sleep and rest and declutter. Okay, baby? Oh, Kailash. Things are about to change for you in a very, very big way. I don't think you see it coming. Angels, can you tell us, please, if this divine feminine is going to communicate with Kailash very soon? May we see, please? This person sees a lot of potential in you. Kailash, looky here, baby. Yes, within the next few weeks, this person is going to talk to you. You're going to have a new opportunity with this in the next few weeks. This is beautiful. No came out. Why is no here? Romance came out in reverse. And it's unlikely. So whenever you hear from this person, the opportunity might be about a job, not the romance. I don't know. I wish I could talk to you. You might be getting a promotion, but this person is watching you. Somehow they're watching you. Maybe at work. All right. What would they say to Kailash, this Empress? They would say, I can see myself marrying you one day. And I think I could marry you. Delete, delete, delete. So this person is watching you, and they see you as marriage material. Anything else they would say? They would say, you just fell asleep on the phone. Good night. So I think you are going to start communicating with this person. And did you block me? My calls go straight to voicemail. You're driving me crazy. I don't know. I don't know. What would the other person say? What would Kailash say? I'm in a relationship. So there might be somebody else that's coming into your life. Just be mindful of that too. You might be talking to somebody else. I wish I could talk to you right now because there's a lot going on in your life. I don't even know if you're aware of this. Alright, can I get some guidance? What would your best friend say? May I see, please? There's about to be some changes in your life. Take what you need. You're doing amazing. Take what you need. You're doing amazing, Kailash. That's what your best friend would say. Alright, show me how you're working, angels. How are you working in Kailash's situation? It looks like you might be about to get a promotion at work or something. You're going to have communication. Can't make it up. You're going to be comforted. You're going to go on an adventure. And you're going to have happiness. It keeps showing up that you're going to have happiness. I'm sorry, travel. And you're going to deal with some issues from your past and get clarity. And have that angel of your soulmate, your twin flame, yeah. This person is getting ready to make a move on you. But there might be another person, too, that's trying to get in the mix here. This person, it's like there's two men that are in reverse here. And there's a Knight of Pentacles that's rebuilding and strategizing for the truth to come out. And you're going to get past something challenging and sign a contract that's going to be exciting. And it has to do with some memories. Maybe how hard you've worked in the past is transforming your work life. But this feminine, maybe this promotion that is why they have their eye on you. You might be about to get a promotion. But the truth is coming out about these two other people. And this might give you a new opportunity to move up in your company or something like that. What's going to be the outcome financially for Kailash? There's growing up and celebrating. Why did they come out in reverse? It's like you're not going to celebrate and you're growing up, but not growing up. Okay. Kailash, be persistent. Your home is here. And you're a student that's leading to a windfall. Or somehow there's a student that's leading to a windfall when it comes to being persistent at home. Why is it in reverse? Because there's a teacher. There needs to be a teacher. And what will be the outcome? I'm going to put windfall back in. What will be the outcome from having this student-teacher relationship? You're going to take a risk and not take it on social media or take a break. Why is social media in reverse? Because you're going to do some odd jobs. Outcome of the odd job you're doing on social media. Spell work is here. You're not surprised. You're self-made and the media came out. Outcome of spell work. Somebody's doing spell work in this collective. Somebody's going to be... You're going to realize which way you want to go. What do you want to do here, Kailash? You want to have a business and be a helper. Outcome of doing that. You're going to activate new gifts and there's no partnership. Why is there no partnership? Because of traveling. Keeps coming out that you're going to travel. Or you need transportation. And somebody's legacy's in reverse. Why is your legacy in reverse? Because there's nobody to rescue. Somebody's going to be in leadership. You can't rescue. Somebody's going to be in leadership. There's no artist. The rebel is here. Your life purpose. Being a sport and having options. I hope you're getting all this. No recognition and taking off. Outcome of leadership. Oh, baby. Here we go. You're not going to be a crafter. You're going to have a windfall. There's where your leadership and windfall connect, okay? So, however, and there's animals involved. You're going to do something, it looks like, from home with the media. And it's going to put you in leadership. And you're going to have a windfall. And somebody's doing spell work. And we know that. I've already discussed that with us. We're not concerned about the spell work. Spirit, talk to us about this person that's doing this spell work. What might happen because of the spell work? Spirit says, take action. It's not the right time. So when they took this action, their timing was off. And I felt that. It's been coming out more and more and more and more and more. What is this person's intentions for doing this spell work? You're too busy winning to care. What do you mean, too busy winning? Because this person is clout hungry. They say and do anything to make up dramatic shit. And you're not going to clean this up. What are you going to do? You're going to be a forcer. Because they don't have a screenshot. What do you mean they don't have a screenshot? Because they've been looking you up. It looks like Child Services has been looking somebody up. And they don't have a screenshot, but they're trying to force you to do something. What's going to be the outcome here? I think we're too busy winning to care about the spell work. Something's all in your head. What's all in your head? You're going to be moving because you don't have a car and you want somebody back. You're even crying over this. Yeah, we're too busy winning to care about the spell work. But somebody does need to realize that Child Services is looking you up. And they don't have any evidence or proof. And they're trying to force you to do something. What should you do about that? To know that somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's sad. Okay. So when it comes to the spell world, we're too busy winning. We don't care. We don't care. Okay. Alright, collective. I'm going to do one more thing and then I'm going to close the video. Thank you to those who have been here and have shown support. I don't know why my comments stopped. It looks like it stopped with that person that was being so judgmental. And I pray that God will bless them for doing what they felt is right and telling us that this is evil. They think they're doing what's right. Nobody knows really what's right and what's wrong. And maybe nothing is. Maybe nothing is. Maybe nothing's right and wrong. I want to know a little bit more real quick about the reading we did from the beginning. What can I get out of this deck about the original reading? Something is protected. And something's being released. Why did it come out in reverse? Because your finances are going to balance out. So something wasn't protected and you had to let it go. But your finances are going to balance out. Alright, what else? Put away the computer and play hard. There's no decision. What do you mean there's no decision? You're awakening. What are we awakening to? We're awakening to integrity, here and now, marriage, and chemistry. Outcome of integrity. There's going to be interference from something strictly sexual and new love. Why is that going to be interference? Because somebody has abundance. How do you feel about this person? You don't want to go slow. What do you want? You want to overcome obstacles because you don't have a new love. What do you mean you don't have a new love? You're going to set boundaries. All right. What are you saying here? What do we need to know? That somebody is longing. Forgiveness is here when you haven't learned a spiritual lesson. Somebody's been longing for forgiveness where they hadn't learned a lesson. What's be the outcome of that? An addiction? What else? A past life love. What's the outcome for the past life love? Because I think we were talking about somebody else. There's a soulmate here that's not supportive. And they're in denial about somebody having a second chance because they feel like they did not master a spiritual lesson. They can't wait, and self-care is here. What's the truth about the second chance? They're going to have time apart. Why are they having time apart? Because of rejection and friendship. Clarify the rejection and friendship. They're on different pages about true love. What's the truth? The truth is that the children are in reverse, their stability's in reverse, they have regrets, they've lost their patience, and they want to take care of their self. And they do not have an obsession. A lot of dysfunction going on behind the scenes in the relationship that's leaving, that's being left. How can we love ourselves, Spirit? May I see, please? Unfold your own myth and embrace what is. Number 12. It may seem counterintuitive, but everything is happening for you, not to you. Trust this. When we see the world, and particularly our own circumstances, through this lens, our minds expand to take in the possibilities. On the other hand, when we resist or despise our reality, our minds shrink into judgment. Remember judgment? And we go into protective mode, which diminishes our creativity and vitality. This is the moment you are being asked to love what is unfolding in your life as if you chose it, because on some level you did. It's a friend in disguise. Endeavor to welcome it so you can discover what it came to teach you. And then unfold your own myth. I read them backwards. Don't settle for others' stories or the tales of how it went for those who took the path before you. No one has ever lived on this planet with your particular thoughts, your dreams, your skills, or your specific genius. The magic inside of you is one of a kind. Use it to unfold the truest and most beautiful version of your life. It doesn't need to look like anyone else's magic, just your own. Okay? Alright, let me give you some trinkets if you want them. If you don't, you can go ahead and check out here. If you're wanting them, I'm going to give them to you. What trinkets would you give us today, Spirit? We don't normally get trinkets. Let's see what Spirit's got for us today. Alright, I have no profit grows where there is no pleasure to be had. I have a flower, a flamingo, a compass, a razor blade, a world, a crown, and you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And then I have a little birdie playing a guitar. I used to call that my jail birdie. And I have a beautiful stone. It's orange. So I think that might be the color for October, actually. This could be the birthstone for Libra. I don't even know where it came from. And then I have an Eiffel Tower. I have a heart with a cross in it. And then I have dream, hope, trust, love, dream, hope, trust, love, dream, hope, trust, love. Those were interesting trinkets for sure. I don't think I've had those very often. It's been a while. Okay, I got a little girl, an anchor, 2 pieces of crystal, a piece of rubber. Somebody might need tires. I have a paper clip, a rocking horse for a baby, an owl for wisdom, a horse. You might live in Kentucky or be from there. A starfish. I love you inside of a heart. I have 2 arrows, Sagittarius in the house. I have an angel wing. I have a cross, an infinity sign, 2 feathers, an old infinity sign, a heart with a flower, a fancy heart, a cash sign, and an Eiffel Tower again. Alright, you guys stay blessed. Keep me in your prayers as I go through the challenges of trying to deal with my insurance company and everything else that I have going on. Thank you for all of your prayers thus far. I really appreciate you guys. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I'm sorry I was unable to get the comments to start back so that I could answer more of your questions. But I will be happy to answer them in the next live, okay? I don't know what time it is. It's 2 o'clock. I got to go back to Miss Mary's at 7. So we'll see. I might be able to come back and just answer questions in a few hours before I head back to her house. Okay? So keep your eyes open for me to put up a notification if I can do one more, like, just answer questions this afternoon. Okay, I might set it up. Kaylash will probably be, it'll probably be too late for you, but thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me with this video. My comments have been suspended for some reason, so I'm not able to take any more questions, unfortunately. But I do love you all, and I will probably come back to just do questions. Give me a few minutes to take a break, and I'll probably be back, okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.